Who doesn't love mood lighting? I personally love it, and it was the only way I could show off these two TV lamps that I got in Canton, Texas over the weekend at First Monday. This is the third installment of my Canton haul, and it's taken me so long because there's been so many things that I needed to clean and inventory, because I figured I might get some interest in some of these items. The first thing I want to talk about are these two ducks. These are Tonala ducks, as you can see. They were bought together. I'm not sure if I will sell them together or not. I do know that ducks mate for life, so maybe they're meant to be together. But these pieces are absolutely beautiful, and I love the colors. I honestly don't understand how the Tonala artists create such beautiful, vibrant colors from vegetables and bark and other natural materials. But these two pieces are both signed. They do have the artist's name, and they do say Mexico. I just love the detailing. I think the blue bills are beautiful, as well as the blue on top of their heads. I mean, there was no way I was leaving without these. They're just absolutely stunning. Here's the second mark. I also picked up this cute little brass kitty. Brass kitties aren't too hard to find, but there was just something about him that I fell in love with. I believe he's from the 70s or the 80s. I'm not sure. I haven't researched that part yet. But he's not shiny brass, and I understand people like for them to be a little bit tarnished, so I am going to leave him that way. These two geisha figurines I accidentally left out of the video yesterday. They were in the background, but I never spoke about them. And I just think they're stunning. They're obviously made in Japan, and they're playing instruments of some sort. I just thought the detailing and the facial expressions were awesome. Just love her. And this one is my favorite. She reminds me of my grandmother for some reason. But anyway, she's just lovely. And next to them is a Primco TV lamp. This is an Asian style. It looks like they're on a boat. And the detailing is just amazing. There is some paint loss, which is normal for these TV lamps. From the research I've done, it looks like this particular lamp was made between 1954 and 1955, somewhere around that range. It's just amazing. I actually found it the first day I was there, and we had run out of actual cash. Most of the vendors there prefer cash. And so it was the end of the day, and we told the dealer we would be back the next day. Well, it took us most of the next day to find her. There were so many vendors, so many booths. It was really hard to find her, and I was so glad that she saved the TV lamp for me because I just had to have it. I'm not sure if this one is a keeper for me or not. I do have some figurines that I bought months ago that came from a fairy lamp like this, and they're two geishas, and they're stunning too. Their outfits are kind of this green color. So I thought about maybe trying to modify and add them to this, but the more I look at this, I think it's perfect the way it is. The only thing that's missing is the lamp, but I'm going to be searching for that. I also got this Maddox Swan TV lamp. This is just stunning. The Art Deco lines, the beauty of just the white swan, it captivated me, and I got a pretty good deal on it. This one I would definitely be afraid to ship in the mail, so it may be going on Facebook Marketplace. And to be honest with you, this one might have to as well. I'm not quite sure. This one is very heavy. I mean, they're both heavy, but the boat is heavier. I also picked up this planter. I'm a huge Hager fan, and I've been adding a few pieces here and there, but I did not have a Black Panther yet. To be honest with you, I'm not quite sure if this is indeed Hager. There were, quite a few companies that imitated Hager. And I do know that Hager did make some planters with the stalking panther, but I'm just not sure if this is or not. And it's going to take further research, and it's probably staying with me, even if it's not Hager. I haven't quite made up my mind on that yet. I also picked up this Donald Duck figurine. He's so cute. He's very old, clearly. He's plastic, and he was made, I would guess, in the 50s, maybe the 60s. I'm not 100% sure on that. Vintage toys are not my specialty. But when I saw him and I saw that he was in good condition like this, I had to get him. So if you're a Disney fan or a duck collector and you're interested in that guy, just let me know. I also picked up this donkey planter. I've picked up a few of these recently, but I've never seen one like this. It's so late 60s, 70s in appearance. It's in great shape. There are no cracks, no scratches that I can tell. And the maker of this planter is Relpo. Obviously the model number is 6431. This is the first time I picked up Relpo, and I think they did a great job. The paint's fantastic, the glazing is perfect. And who doesn't love a donkey with flowers? Just saying. I also picked up these two mid-century salt and pepper shakers. They have, the atomic design. They're in great shape. There's a little bit of flaking of the gold on top. I think it's on the salt, but other than that, they're in great shape. I fell in love with those when I saw them too. I also picked up this set of coasters. These are made in occupied Japan, and to be 100% honest with you, these look brand new. I was shocked when I found out that they were made in occupied Japan. The colors are stunning. The birds are stunning. This set is just incredible, and I am so glad I picked it up. I'm trying to show you each one if I can, just so you can see the beautiful detailing. They're simple, but they're also detailed at the same time, if that makes sense. So pretty. I even love the case that they came in. I think it's beautiful too. Here's the last one. Love it. It's a great buy, in my opinion. I also found this little Tonala bird. This one has a more vintagey look to me. It is also signed. I'm not sure with my mood lighting if you'll be able to see it. Probably not. But it does say Mexico. Well, there's the Mexico part, but underneath there is a signature, just very, very faint. And he was so cute, he had to come home with us too. This paperweight, my husband spotted this and said, you have to get that. It's the Millefiore Murano art glass style, and as you can see, it's a paperweight. But the colors and the details are just absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad the mood lighting isn't affecting the beauty of this, because it's awesome. I also picked up this guy. He's just a little fuzzy elephant. He appears to be an ornament. I don't know if he's a Christmas ornament, probably. I don't know his age. I haven't researched him yet. But when I saw what good shape he was in, and that he was fuzzy, he had to come with me too. So cute. I picked up a lot of postcards from one vendor. He was a very nice gentleman, probably in his late 80s, early 90s, and we talked for a very, very long time. He enjoyed talking to me about his postcards and, about what he knew about them, and we just had a great chat. I did pick up a few. I thought that graphic was adorable. Some of these have dates and some don't. You can tell by the aging that one's pretty old. This one is newer. This is probably from the 80s, but I love Native American art and Native American culture, so I had to get that picture, or postcard, excuse me. It's beautiful. I picked this one up for Easter because it was right before Easter, and I just love the graphic on that as well. Again, no date on that. This one is obviously from Spain or Mexico. It is dated 1941. I picked that one out just because of the coloring and the classic art. This one, it's not quite showing up due to my mood lighting, but this actually kind of reflects, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful as well. Yeah, most of these don't have a date, but it's definitely vintage. Just not quite sure how old. I was in Italy a few years ago, and I did pick up a few postcards that reminded me of that trip. Yeah, this is from 1929, it looks like. Absolutely beautiful. I picked up this one of Venice as well, and we don't have a date on that. I'm trying not to bore you with too many chats about postcards in the last few videos, so I'm gonna try to hurry it up. I've been there in Italy. It really was a bittersweet trip. I finally got to go to a country I'd always wanted to go to, but it was not under very good circumstances. My best friend was on vacation there, and she was in a bad accident. I also picked up this Snow White. It says it's from Black Hills in South Dakota. And I just picked that up for the graphic. Oh my goodness, I forgot about this one. This basset and this kitten are too cute. This one just says dog and cat. Not sure of the year. 70s or 80s is my guess. And then I also picked up these lions. This one had, well, there it is, a Rhodesia stamp on it. No year that I can see. The stamp marking is not very clear, but I thought this was really cool because of the stamps. So colorful, and of course, you know, I love all animals, so I had to get the lion. I did also pick up this macrame owl. You know, I collect owls, and believe it or not, this is the first macrame owl I found. I know they're pretty common, but it's one of the goofy ones with the wonky eyes that move back and forth, but I had to get him. I found him also on the first day. And now I'm saving these textiles, you know, kind of for last. Let me make a little bit of room here. The first thing that I want to show you is this set. I picked up a 4-piece set of this beautiful peacock embroidery. And this is one of the napkins. I really hope my mood lighting is not ruining this, because these pieces are so beautiful. I did post them on Instagram, so you may have already seen these before. But I wanted to give you a better look at them, because, I mean, look at the crocheting and the embroidery. It's just awesome. There's also a runner. Here we go. There's a napkin. And here we go. I believe this is the runner. Yeah, and I wish I had made more space, but there you go. It's just beautiful. When I think of the amount of work put into this, it kind of blows my mind. I've never been crafty. I can't sew a button. So when I look at this, it truly is in awe. The artistry of embroidery, crochet, needlework. I hope it's not dying. I don't have any friends that do it. You know, my grandmother, both of my grandmothers used to do needlepoint, but it never left their generation, at least not in my family. This little hanky I picked up, some of these are very dirty due to their age, and I am going to try to clean out some of the stains as best I can. If anyone has any good tips on that, let me know. I've been reading about OxyClean and, leaving linens and things like this overnight, like in the bottom of a bathtub to soak. And from what I've read, that seems to be a good trick, and I do have OxyClean. But I will not be starting that tonight. Like I said in my last video, I've been really tired since we got back from the trip, and I really do think COVID is the reason for my lack of energy. This towel is so precious. This little dog, painting china on top of the teacup, it got me. I think that the detailing is beautiful, and I just love everything about it. They did have a few, days of the week towels and kitchen towels. I did pick up Saturday. I just thought the cat was so cute. I guess he's a little chef. I'm not sure, but he's got some food, or he's stealing some food from the kitchen. I'm not sure which. But again, the amount of detail and time that was spent on these just blows me away. This might be my favorite besides the peacocks, and it's just because of what it says. This says, bear in mind it's Monday. And look at the detailing. It's just so pretty. I love it. Okay, I've got a few more left. This one is very simple, but I like that it was so simple. This is just a hanky, I assume, but it's a stag, as you can see. And I just love it. When I purchased it, someone asked me if they could have it. Well, when I was in line, I should say. And I said, no, I'm not sure if that kind of thing happens a lot at trade days, but it was my first time going, so I don't know if people are trying to negotiate something with me or not, but it wasn't going to work in that case. Okay, now this piece is just awesome. It's pretty large. I have not measured any of these, but if you're interested, I'm happy to measure these for you. This piece, I did not see any staining, but look at that graphic. Look at that elephant. I don't know if this was meant for a child's room or if this was intended to be part of maybe a bedspread or a blanket. I don't know. I kind of don't think so, just because of the borders. But I had to get that. Just so cool. Okay, and then I believe I have one more left to show you. Yes. Okay, this one was so pretty. It does have a lot of stains, so it's going to get the OxyClean treatment as well. But look at this deer. I just thought this was so precious. And whoever made this spent a lot of time on it. It kind of makes me sad in a way to know that her family let this go, whatever the situation is. It could be a he, I don't know. But either way, yeah, I just hope it's not a dying art. I really do. And I think it's underrated in terms of artistry. So there was my haul, my last haul from Canton. If anyone has any questions or is interested in anything, please let me know. I'll get back to you right away. And if you can, please subscribe, like, and follow me. Actually, I said that wrong. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I'm blaming this on my tiredness. Anyway, I hope everybody's had a wonderful Tuesday, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.